I'm going to get some coffee right now. It looks a little messy back here. Oh, look. We've got our sprouts. They spent all day yesterday in the diffused sun. Where's my standing right in the exhaust. Yeah. Yep. The sprouts were in indirect sunlight all day yesterday, uncovered. You can see they've started chlorophylling. Smells fresh and nice. These are spicy, so they've got things like radish. Mmm. This is how you go from seed to harvest in 5 days. This is how, in theory, if we had to, we could survive Armageddon. And then you take some of these out and make microgreens, and then you take the microgreens and you plant them and start your garden. Ooh, it is spicy. I will be able to read the chat in just a couple of minutes. Coffee. Yep. Ooh, I filled it up. Way too full. But I'll drink it. I'm going to make a fire. So I built the fire pit yesterday, while I was playing around this campsite. And I just didn't feel comfortable sleeping here, just in case anybody was casing the joint and was like, ooh, I'll come back in the middle of the night. And no. So I went and hid, and then now I'm back. And since it's cold, it's still in the 40s right now, I'm going to make this beautiful fire over here. But I think it's 7:20. I think Dog Woman's here. Is that dog? I can't see you. I know your big capital letters. I'm an analyst. I see patterns in things, you know? Mugs are made for right-handed people too, you know. We need things that are right and left-handed, right? Hello, everyone. Thanks for being in the chat. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, and click the bell for all notifications, because I drop videos all the time and I don't always come on the same time every single day. If you like dogs, nature, wellness, just generally like weird people, but good people, right here. Hang out with us right here. I'm camping. I camp. I like to camp. I don't like to be inside. So right now, oh, and you know what else we're going to do today, you guys? My water is gone. We're going to get we're going to get more water from the beautiful headwaters, the magical water. Excuse me. But right now, what we're going to do, this is fire safety, okay? You're going to get a bucket or some kind of reservoir specifically next to your fire. You're supposed to have 5 gallons. I'm going to make a tiny little fire and I'm going to have this thing full. And I should take one of these too and fill that up. Always have water in your fire. I actually make the earth around. There's like no, everything's very rocky here. That's why I came here to make a fire. Can you see that animal in the bushes? Do you see him? What are you doing? Oh, here, let me show you where we're going and where we are. This is where we are. The fire pit is right there. The creek and the river is right up over there. The doggy is right here. We're going to go get some water in this bucket. Can you see okay, or is that thing in the way? Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Hold on, you guys. And it's just such a crazy setup where I can't really read the chat. See this little tiny thing? It makes all kind of pools of water down. This is not where I'm getting the water, by the way, but this is so beautiful. I see Godfather, Dog Woman. Hello, you two, and everyone chatting. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Who is that first Dog Woman, man? You're on it, aren't ya? You're on it. I'm going right here to fill up my bucket for the fire. See, I've got my bucket like a real fireman. Real firemen carry buckets of water around. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna make a wee fire, a wee little fire. Yes, there's no. Let me show you this. So this is the fire pit. You can't tell how tall it is. Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you. There's the fire pit. I would totally build a house right here. Ugh. Fire. Hello, 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 everyone. Hi, hello. Is it, are we okay? I have been getting some beautiful shots. I'm learning I'm learning how to do the editing in a way that just doesn't make me want to. I don't really have a starter. I don't have anything to start the fire with. Hang on. Let's go get something to start the fire with. I'm not really sure if what I have here will really suffice. I need like a paper bag or something. Just a tiny little fire. I wonder if this thing will ignite. I might have to set that up a little better. Or it might work. The fire for a second while I go get my glasses so I can see your commentos. Do I speak Italian? Nope. Who are you talking to? Hi, everyone. Amazing. So this is called Blueberry Trainwreck. The lady at the dispensary, we had a discussion while we were looking for a strain for me, and she got this in the other day and thought of me. And it's a lot of terpinolene, ocimene, farnesene, myrcene, all the weird terps. Where is the fire? Oh. I think I can make this higher. There. And then if you've never had these are awesome. I think you can order them online. They have a CBD strain, and or THC, CBD, and this they have different. Like this says, energy terpenes are caryophyllene, limonene, humulene. Scan for info. Alexander, hello, how are you? Uh-oh, my coffee. Shadow Cup. I don't want him to be too far. Although we walked this area, there were signs of recent campers. Okay, I'm going to put one little log of a medium, not a hardwood. There's some hardwood over there. Shadow Cup. You know, there are still wild animals here, predators, so I don't. There it goes, sticking my hands in the fire again. Gosh, I've had these song lyrics stuck in my head and I don't know the songs, right? So it's the one that's trending. Dump and smile. I just woke up with that one that replaced the one that was stuck in my head before, and I don't even want to try to remember what it is because it might get stuck in my head again. So I'm not going to try to do that. So, um, I've almost got. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Genevieve Nightingale. Gen V Night. Genevieve means white wave. Genevieve, Jennifer, Guinevere, all that stuff. White wave. And then Solavite. The Solavite is the nightingale. Czech is the baby. My lineage is the Solavite from Minsk, Belarus, and uh, so my name means white wave, night bird. What does your name mean? Okay, God, love you. You be good boy. Shadow? Shadow. You stay here. Stay here. Come on. Come. Come touch. Come touch. Oh, he's totally ignoring me. All right, well, I hope you know what you're doing out here in the middle of nowhere. Going out there by yourself. Right. Yes, I hope to scare away the Sam Squanches, Bren. That would be ideal. You want to see him? He's so beautiful. Uh-oh, he's so invisible up there. Oh, so I was saying I'm just about ready to post the Patreon video that I'm posting for you guys. There's a couple of them from this trip that I'm posting today. So I'll be making some posts that are for my amazing puppies, the $19.99 a month membership at Patreon. You guys will get the lunch with me, the nudie lunch with me. And then probably the nudie yoga. And the good boys and big dogs. I'll figure that out. I've got a bunch of stuff from different campsites too. I even have a good video, like I was telling you guys at the member only the other day. I even have a really good instructional video I could put on. Let me stoke that. Shadow, come. So if you want VIP access to my life, where I am, like what I'm doing, when I'm not on camera. Well, I'm still on camera, I guess, but not on YouTube camera. Go in the description and go to the Patreon, Genevieve Nightingale, like I just said, and become a member there. That's where the behind the scenes sneak peeks, stuff I can't post on YouTube without, I don't know, jumping through hoops. So just go to the Patreon. You're a good boy. And so are you. You are a good boy. Just the fact that you're here on my channel with me hanging out means that you're a good boy. And if you were to go to my other channels, you're still a good boy. Because there's a couple different routes you can take as a guy, especially an American one. And the majority of my, hold on. I found a really beautiful rock yesterday, and you can imagine now it's more beautiful even when it is wet, and I shall get it wet for you. But look at the veins in there, and there's orange and green and like dark blue, black, white frame or flame. Your real name means white frame. Ooh, I could make my hair look a little there. Now I really look like I'm put together. You know what? Yes. Okay, hang on. I don't know. You probably can't really see those colors, can you? Probably not. So it's very green, and then there's the blue. The black is blue, very dark, dark, dark. I don't know. Maybe it's just black. Looks very dark blue to me, and then a lot of orange down in here. It, I mean, rocks call to me, guys. Woo! Hi, Heather. Thank you all for being here, everyone. If you're new to the channel, I am Genevieve, Gen V Knight. Subscribe, like, and smash the bell for all notifications because I don't come on at the same time every single day, but I come on like 28 days a month, 27 days a month at least once. And you know what's interesting to me though? I put my, I did I mention were you guys on the live stream last night? Did I do a live stream last night? um I need to clean my nails. But I had my hands in the cold water. I was doing my clothes and like where even yesterday it was starting to feel weird, probably from maybe the oranges. I've been doing a lot of tangerines, but my, fingerprints, my hands, how when I was out before, um, they they feel sensitive. You know how when after you injure yourself, you're more sensitive. Look, so I've just got to be more careful. That cold water, I think, and the oranges, and it's all good, but too much is too much. I mean, I opened like 20 tangerines yesterday and put it on my face. What do you think of my face? So what I was telling you, 18 to 55-year-old American men who are on my channel, it's a good place for you, as compared to the alternatives. And my Patreon is a good place for you as compared to the alternatives. Because, in reality, it just doesn't take that much. When you actually have some kind of connection and lead a pretty wholesome life. I might get misled occasionally. Hold on. But generally speaking, I'm a wholesome person and I'm just very sensual because I enjoy, in theory, if I'm in the right environment, I really, really enjoy taking it in through my senses, nature, and I take in a lot. I take in a lot, but the city life, society, the way that's all constructed is not for me. It messes me up. So when I come out here, I'm able to be myself. And if you aren't able to come out here and go be yourself, this is a good place for you. And like I was saying, my core audience, my wonderful 25 to 55, actually 22 to 55-year-old men in America, give or take. Hey, and I appreciate you guys because it must mean that in general, because my audience is split between dogs and me. So half my audience comes on my lives and half my audience comes on for my shorts, which is a lot of dog stuff. But some people do like the stuff where I'm like showing food or eating. So it's funny because it's why my audience is teeter-tottering, because I'll like someone will subscribe for dogs and then see me on a live, be like, who is this and why did I subscribe, and they'll unsubscribe, and then someone will subscribe. It's like this back and forth and back and forth. I have a split audience that I'm trying to integrate and merge right now, and so that's why I'm thinking that my core audience likes dogs, camping, nature, freedom, and nudie women in nature being free. And that's what my Patreon is. Well, I can't obviously do that here on YouTube, but that's what the Patreon is all about, really. It's just like, it's been cold for so many months, you guys. I just can't wait for it to be warm so I actually can take my clothes off in nature, because that's what I normally would be doing. But I don't really want to go to the desert and get baked out in the sun. I want to be in the trees. I want to be with the water. And so the few months here, and I want my boys back here, is a beautiful camp spot. There's so many little spots up around here where people have created, like just even back here, right here, there's like a dug out, beautiful campground. And I didn't go up there and camp just because their pile of poop and a piece of toilet paper. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I don't need to camp there. But note to self, this is the perfect place for me and my kids. Um, and Starlink is good here. I was chasing the sun all day yesterday and charged up both of the Jackeries. The Starlink is fine. So it's all good. And this is where you should be. Like I said, for my guys that are here, you know, go to the Patreon. And yeah, I'm pushing it really hard right now because that's really where the live streams should be. But there's just not enough people participating. But I, especially as it warms up, well, oh, it's warming up, so the mosquitoes are coming out. There's only just a few. Anyway, and I know I missed I was supposed to do my service dog handler thing on Monday, and I completely didn't even know the day or the date that it was that it was in the moment. My bad. I know Dog Woman would have been there. Yeah, Godfather, you've been here since the beginning. So this is what I do in the mornings. Sometimes I have a fire, sometimes I don't. But I hang out and watch the sun come up and chit chat with you guys. Once the fire's hot enough, it won't be very smoky at all. You should be with me? No, you should go out in nature and get some alone time and get naked in nature. But yeah, that's what. And Patreon is a lunch with me. Like, you could just set up your phone, and while you're having lunch, I'm having lunch with you. Drops. These are great. Poet, cannabis flower, I'm happy with your blueberry train wreck. Very much so. Beautiful strain. See, now she's getting hot. When your fire when your fire is not hot or it's wet, it's going to be very smoky. And so you make sure you get up the temperature nice and high so that the smoke goes away, and keep it nice and hot. And you could do that with harder woods, but definitely you don't want to burn anything that's green. I don't like to burn bark and like pine needles and things like that. They spark, they smoke. It's not good. Stick with the very clean woods. Go from ones that are like paper thin and lightweight to very, very heavy for your logs. And always make sure that you've got your bucket of water and water standing by to douse that flame should you need to do that quickly. And know that when you douse the fire, it's going to create a lot of smoke, a lot of steam right away. And also, don't stand up high and dump over. It'll splash everywhere. It'll get mud, ash, stuff, yuck, everywhere. Get down low and, you know, be careful about it. I actually like to cover. I like to cover the fire in rocks. Like that hearth will come down on top of the fire, and then the rocks will be over the top of it, and I'll douse all over the rocks, and it'll. If I was here permanently, which this is a beautiful spot, this would be made to creepy crawl down here. And what happens is the rocks heat up and you can stand on them, or even like up above. I would do it. The rocks radiate out and heat each other up, and then it's very comfortable and wonderful, and you can stand on the rocks and warm your toesies. Um, and building it really high and building it really big and having a small, hot, hot, hot fire means this area is really going to radiate heat out towards us this way. But it doesn't need to be a huge fire. It just needs to be very hot. Because you can have a really big fire with like softer woods and it's not going to get hot. You need a small fire with hard woods and the right shaped fireplace, the right shaped earth. See, now that it's hot enough, I can actually go sit right here. I just got to keep it hot or else I'm going to get smoked out. Oh, mosquito. I'm going to smell like a campfire. $4.20 somewhere. Oh, yes, it is. You're a good boy. Come right here. Come over here. Look. Oh, you can do that too. Ouch. Ash. Not sparks. It's ash from that very light, probably pine. This stuff is amazing. This wood is really interesting. It's reflective. So yesterday when I was walking around here, I put these chunks because it's been cut. I put these chunks on top of the rocks that I needed to be aware of and not have sink into invisibility. Oh. Mm. glad it's not Salem, Massachusetts. I might have been one of them women. One of them women. Look around the world yesterday and it seems like I've been here forever and ever. But I don't know where I'm at. I don't know. I might never. You gotta get the junk out of your face. Get the junk out of your face. La 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 la. Massage these holes right here. Massage this muscle. Massage your head. Oh, that hurts. And that's how you do that. You want to see the fire? Hold on. I'll get you there. Let's not have the camera fall into the hearth, however. Your grass is wet outside. So Heather, you asked what kind. That's not how I do it. I look for specific terpenes. Raymond, you're in Utah. Hey, Raymond, how are ya? He might not still be here anymore. Wet grass seems like it would get stuck on the blades a lot. And it'd be heavy. I would like you to notice my expertise inspired, it's really not expert, it's inspired artwork in the rock placements. Take a look with me. And let's get the rock that wants to be on the top, shall we? We'll put that one back. I think it was right here. I thought it was there, but it was not. So you see how we've got a combination of orb, pyramid, rhombus. Anyway, I tried to make it, well, I didn't. I just allowed it to be. And you should see on the back side the beautiful stonework that I did right here. Look at it, look at it, look at it. There was one layer of the bigger rocks you see down here. These rocks were there. This rock, I think, was there. But you can tell where I was. Of course, this is my beautiful work right there. Look right here. Am I a mason? Is this masonry? I want to say that big orange one was already there too. Maybe. I don't remember now. I guess we could look at the footage. So what this does It creates a windbreak and a convection, actually a concavation. This then radiates, a hot, hot fire radiates out that way. You're a good boy. Heather says, last summer at the Kern River, we built a fire pit in the middle of a pond. It was so rad. Fire on the rock. That sounds amazing. How'd that end up? I mean, that's the next obvious question. So how did that end up, actually? Uh, thumbnail. That's what all the creators are always doing. I can point to 3 things at once. This is my fire safety thumbnail. You guys, thanks for being here with me. I know that to normal people, I seem really weird. To weird people, I seem really normal. I am both. Cause I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want on, baby. I'm every woman, it's all in me. like the first dawning. Bum, 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 like there's something. Live for the something. Live for something. La 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 la. Blah blah do. Do you think that'll be copywritten striked? It's not like I know the words. Okay, I'll turn you around now. Are you ready? So yesterday, last evening, this was lit up from the other direction, right? The sun was in the west, shining down on all this stuff. And what you can't really see right now I'll try to show you, is right over here. You got all this green stuff. This is dripping with water. This is like little baby waterfalls. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I got some beautiful, beautiful footage of that. You guys, that'll be on the Patreon. That kind of stuff is there too. It's all kinds of naked trees and nature and naked water and nature and just nakedness in general. Nudity, nude trees, nude rocks. Look at all the nudedness. Everything's just so naked and it's so cold. How does it do it? How is it okay with being naked and cold? Oh, and I caught pictures. I got a beautiful snake. It's a snake with a yellow stripe on its back. It looked really friendly. It was very soft. Hang on, you're asking where this is? Jeremy? Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Heather Gibson, I actually have a link I can share with you if you want to jump into the chat. So, Jeremy, this is, oh, this is, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. But I bet you those things are edible. They're probably too big to be tasty, right? Probably the small ones are good. Hold on, just checking it out. Okay, Heather, hold on. His ears are perky. No, he's fine. Okay. So Jeremy, city and state. I don't know. I know I'm in California. Actual locations are reserved for the member only live streams on Patreon. And then I have the ability to share them with members here also at times. But it's very important for me to protect my location. But I am in Northern California. If I had the right view through the trees, I would be able to show you Mount Shasta, if that gives you any indication. I love that you guys love this. So I got some amazing footage of this stuff, you guys, last night with the sun coming through this way. Absolutely incredible. I will get that up for you. And it's heaven. This is heaven. What? Oh, here's the other campsite. Look at this. Now here's your welcome to the live stream. We are live. I believe it's Saturday. I think maybe tomorrow is Easter. I don't know if you just heard me. I said good morning. We are live. I believe it's Saturday. Tomorrow's probably Easter, I think. That tree right there, I don't even know. Do we have any tree experts in the room? Just saying. All right, let's take a look at this other campsite. Oh, someone's doo-doo brown is making it into the... Oh. I do not want to touch their butt stuff. I don't want to touch that. So beautiful. So here's the other campsite. You see it comes right down to the water. You're really not supposed to camp this close to the water, but it's beautifully carved out. They left some shit right there and more toilet paper, but you're protected from wind. It's much less visible because there is like the road is right not far back there, but you have a fire thing here for a tiny fire. You know, you got to be careful of the canopy. So these locations, the literal coordinates, I share with my members on Patreon, just so you know. This is information that I share. These campsites that I'm going to, available. Hi, boy. Big stretch, huh? Detroit, I've been there. I lived there. I've lived all over this country. Oh, Heather, that's nothing new. I don't know the day of the week, usually. I mean, I like really don't. The whole time and money thing and calendars and no. Yeah, must love dogs. But you know what I've learned is that maybe don't have your own dog though, because I already have a dog. You know what I mean? It's like my dog is gonna want to eat your dog, and then it's not gonna work out. Well, this spot, I was gonna go the other direction. I've been eyeballing this on the map, but I couldn't tell what was here. You know, you don't know until you get there. You literally don't know. I'm getting better at reading the map on this one app, um, for people who are doing what I'm doing. I mean, my dog is a mutt, but he definitely will protect me. He does. He did a great job the other day, guys, didn't he? On the live stream, he went and Pyrenees all over him. He's Pyrenees Plot Hound Border Collie Lab. He's got a lot of Pyrenees, a lot of Plot Hound going on there with this beautiful baby. Yeah, baby. Get in the morning yoga. Oops, sorry. So this is down. I don't know if you can tell. This is a downward, obviously, or else we wouldn't really be able to see the top of the car. My battery is about to die, but you guys make sure that if you're not already subscribed, you do that. Make sure you're not already a Patreon member, you go do that too. I'm posting the nudie lunch with me today, and I will see you very shortly. I'll be posting some shorts that I've been working on and other videos. I'm definitely getting the editing streamlined, and that's what I'm going to be working on more today. So make sure you do that. Does anybody have anything they need to say? Hey, Ellen. I'm doing great. How are you? How you doing, Alan? So here's my question. I'm coming out to all these camping locations. They're so gorgeous. And I'm wondering to myself, where is everybody? Again, gorgeous locations. And wondering to myself, self, Where is everybody? Where is everyone? Are they lurking in the bushes? Are they hiding in the trees? Did they walk here? Where are they? And then it occurred to me, I'm the only one? Could I really be the only one here? There is no way. Is there? Am I really that different? Weird? Where is everybody? And I'm glad that, listen, I'm glad they're not here. Just saying. I found it weird. I found it odd. How is it that I'm the only one out here unless everyone's just hiding? Why isn't it full of people? Will it be full of people this weekend? It's Saturday. Now, listen, I'm not saying come. I'm just curious. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's right. At the first location, I did leave a treat. I've got the GPS locations, I've got the video. Oh, I need to make that. Again, sorry guys, but it's for my Patreon members. It's too good. It's too good. I left you a real treat on the Patreon. At the first location, the GPS coordinates, a video of where I put it, and you can treasure hunt the out of that B. Do they know you escaped? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I guess nobody's looking at me or for me or anything like that. And it's not that I'm paranoid, it's that I used to be oblivious, and then people told me that people watch me, and I learned that people are watching me because the way they behave and the things that they do. I've told some stories about that. So I'm a little bit paranoid, but for good reason. I don't know. Maybe they're not here. Am I really alone? Am I really alone here? Am I actually alone? I think so. Argentina. Yeah, Shasta definitely. I'm not on Shasta right now. You guys, I will tell you, remind me later on the next live stream or whatever, or maybe I'll just do a video about it. Uh, Palpable difference between that mountain and these mountains and all other mountains. Definitely, definitely. I talked about it last night. Did I go live last night? Or just make a video? I'll tell you all about it. No one's here. Oh, is it because it's cold? What the fuck is wrong with people? Put your coat on. No, I'm not in the redwoods right now, but I will. Nature would say you're not alone. I mean, that's fine. Thumbnail. I'm in nature with my dog, the invisible monster. He's invisible and he's a monster. If you can't see him, he's a monster to you. All right, let's go back down here and live our lives. Once again, my name is Genevieve. Thanks so much for being here. Subscribe, like, uh, do the notification for all, because I don't come on the same time every day, but I do come on almost every day of the month, year, etc. And I make shorts, and go to my Patreon, which is Gen V Night, like Genevieve Nightingale. That's me, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here and enjoying nature with me. This is a live stream. You are live with me now, and if you missed it, just rewind it. You're almost live with me, just a couple minutes late. Bye.